you don't know the Bible, here's something interesting and very important to know, okay? So Jesus uses the power of three, okay? This is what it's known as in business, but Jesus uses this throughout the teaching, and this is how the Bible is written. So we know this is how it's written for the good. Satan uses it for his good. I'm going to give you an example from the Bible, okay? So we're going to go to Genesis 1:27. So God created man in his own image, in the image of God. So that's the first one. It's a cadence. So God created man in his own image, and the second, in the image of God created he him. That's the second one. Male and female created he them. You see the three? So this is how I started learning about the Bible and realized that men are created in God's image. Because we have to read it in sections. That's how I learned it. And Satan mimics this all throughout entertainment. I'm an entertainer. I was a former sales executive for corporations for 35 years. We used the power of three in business. We would get 3 no's before we would get 1 yes. They use this to sell you all kinds of consumer goods. This is why you'll watch TV and they'll show you an ad, and then that same ad will come on again and you're like, oh, that sounds good. And then it'll come on again, you're like, okay, let's order a pizza. That's how it works. And entertainment does this. If you look at all the song lyrics, I write comedy. We use it to write comedy. We'll have 3 different comparisons. The third one will be, and they'll have a punchline. And they use this for all entertainment. So this is how we know that Satan is at work through entertainment, because God had this book written. But we don't have to understand the power of 3. We just know that that's how God gets our attention. He writes everything like this. When it is used against us, like it is in entertainment, then we know it's a mind control. And I took years away from entertainment and the world in complete silence. That's how I know that it was controlling me, because everything that I learned, I unlearned and noticed that it was controlling my belief systems. It even controls our belief systems about religion, which I'll talk about in another video later. But there is no such thing as religion. Anything that entertainment has that we see, the clothes, the careers, the religious backgrounds, the maladies, sicknesses, depression, you name it. These belief systems were formed through entertainment. It's pretty interesting. So that is the power of 3. Start looking for it and see how many times you can recognize it now.